Couple weeks ago, Fox News host Howard Kurtz announced on his weekend program that the network was forbidding him from talking about the ongoing Dominion voting systems defamation lawsuit against the network. Well, apparently this past weekend, Fox News reversed course and said, all right, Howard, you can talk about the lawsuit because apparently we're getting some really bad legal advice and we think this is somehow a smart move. Now, I'm going to tell you what Howard Kurtz said about the lawsuit. But first, I want to remind you what I said when the news first broke, when he was like, they're not letting me talk about it. I said that that's smart. Because there is not a single thing that Howard Kurtz could say on the air that is going to help Fox News in their defamation lawsuit. And in fact, every single thing that he says on the air can and will be used against Fox News in court. And so for some reason, Fox News just said, to hell with it. Howard, go out there, say whatever the heck you want to say. And that was really dumb. Because here's what Howard Kurtz had to say. Fox challenges that the Dominion claim of $1.6 billion in damages is inflated, given that a private equity firm bought 3/4 of the company 5 years ago for $38 million. But the fact that some people in the chain of command privately dismissed the fraud claims as nuts or outlandish or insane doesn't necessarily mean Fox couldn't cover and comment on the extremely newsworthy spectacle of a president saying an election was stolen. That's why this case is a major test of the First Amendment. Now, you may hear that statement and think, okay, well, that didn't do too much damage to Fox's reputation, Farron. How is that going to hurt them in court? Because we're talking about a cable news network that has the largest audience of any cable news network in the country. And they're out there turning this into a major PR scheme. And a major PR scheme from the biggest cable network in the country can also be seen as a mild form of jury tampering. That's where it's going to come back to bite Fox News right on their behinds. Because that is what this is. This was a calculated decision by Fox News. They realized all of the negative publicity they were getting after the filings had been unsealed and released, and we saw the text messages, we've seen the private conversations, we've seen how the network, yeah, you guys are screwed. But potential jurors also saw that. So Fox News realized we've got to counteract what potential jurors may have. So we're going to start running this massive PR scheme as the defendant to try to hoodwink the public and make them think that, hey, we didn't do anything wrong. We were just talking about news of the day. Sure, our hosts went along with the lies, as Howard Kurtz admitted, which that will be used against you, you dumbass. But we're just deep down good people who want to talk about the things that are happening in the world. Yeah, this was a bad decision, Fox News. I told you it'd be a bad decision, and you turned around and somehow made it even worse than what I could have predicted. So, bravo! You're either out there trying to hoodwink potential jurors into thinking you did nothing wrong, which isn't going to work. And Kurtz did make a couple of statements there that make it seem like the entire network definitely knew it was lies, but still decided to talk about the lies anyway. So Howard, I know you wanted to talk about this. I know you wanted to defend your workplace, but I promise you, all you did was make things so much worse for Fox News. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.